Welcome, friends of the Greasy Shop Rag. Today we're going to take a look at a Husqvarna 357 XP chainsaw. Customer complaint is that he dropped it in a river. Now, right away, I started getting excited and had to ask him a bunch of questions. But it turns out the saw was not running, and he only dropped it in there for a second, and he got in the river and grabbed it and pulled the saw out. I wonder if the high current gave him a shock. No? Alright. Where do fish keep their money? In riverbanks. Yeah, didn't you know that? This whole video is going to suck like that, so stay tuned. Oh, check it out. The saw didn't have any water in the fuel tank. The saw didn't have any water on top of the piston, and it doesn't appear as though it had any water in the crankcase. What did the river say when it hit the wall? Damn it. Yeah.
Bullshit level, DEFCON 5.
Okay. Let's get back to this repair. So, everything looked good inside the engine. We're just gonna keep moving forward here. Air filter looks good. You know, I think this guy just got a little excited about dropping it in the river. I don't really see much going on here. I like throwing coins in a river and watching them. I like to study my cash flow. I'm trying to get this tin plate off of here. It's really kind of stuck on there, and as it turns out, I missed one of the screws. There we go. Do you know where fish wash themselves? Take a guess. In a river basin, of course. So we got a little bit of rust on the clutch drum. No big deal. I mean, this thing, I've seen saws that sat in the back of a pickup bed and that looked worse than this as far as water and rust go. But this is an older saw and it doesn't look like it's in that bad a shape. The guy obviously takes care of his equipment, you know. I can respect that. He's willing to pay a little bit of labor to make sure that everything's alright. So we'll take care of this for him. You know, if your boat overturns in a river, you can use that boat, you can wear it on your head, you know, because it's capsized. Excuse me. So, underneath this tin cover, there's a lot of water, actually. It must have fell, you know, on the bar side down. And some water got in there and a little bit of rust. No big deal at all. This thing would have been fine without any attention, but like I said, the guy likes to take care of his stuff, so we're going through the steps here. I love watching rivers on the internet. I like to watch live streams. Yeah. So we're putting things back together here. We got the tin plate back on. Gonna put the screws in there. You know, the river's a great party guy. It goes with the flow. My friend couldn't pay his water bill, so I sent him a get well soon card. Okay, we're back. A little grease goes a long way on these repairs. And we'll grease the crankshaft and we'll grease the clutch bearing. I gotta restock the Q-tips in my toolbox. I just noticed I was running low. I mean, one of them big boxes of Q-tips. I use them on all kinds of stuff for these repairs. Sometimes I'll even cut the fuzzy end off of it, just use the Q-tip for like stirring epoxy or something like that. They're pretty handy, and they're cheap. Why did the river have a hard time remembering things? Because it's going senile. And finally, I don't know why I say finally, we got a long way to go on this repair. Let me double check how much time I got here. Cripes. Got a lot of time left. But I only got one joke left. Should I save it? I'll save it for a little while. Let's keep going. Fluid film. So because I was scrubbing on there with some sandpaper and the guy's worried about rust, you know, I'm gonna put a little lube on there so it doesn't rust before he gets his hands on it. You know, I don't want him pulling the clutch cover off and seeing a bunch of rust and thinking I didn't do anything for him. So we'll get that lubed up for him. So what are we doing? We're putting the clutch back on. Get a little clumsy here, you know. There we go. Got the clutch back on. Alright, so for my last river joke, I'll ask you, where do fish sleep? In riverbeds, of course. Yeah, I didn't think it was that funny either, but it's the last one I got, so deal with it. Alright. Let me double check, make sure that was the last one. Yeah. Senile. Current wasn't enough to shock them. Live stream, damn it. Riverbed, riverbank, river basin, capsized. Capsized was my favorite, actually. Alright, so the chain was getting rusty, and I think that's why the guy got nervous, because he saw the rust on the chain. So I'm just going to get some of the bulk rust off of there first, then we're going to soak it in some gas and oil mix, and then rinse it off a little bit. It'll be fine. Get our bar cleaned up. It just needed a little bit of maintenance, get some of the schmutz out of there. You notice when we blow out the groove on the bar, we always blow away from the nose sprocket. We'll get the chain on here and fire it up once and see if it's flinging any oil. So that's all I got for you on the Husqvarna 357 XP chainsaw. I dropped myself on a river repair. Thanks for watching. Later.